Hi. I want you to meet some special people who are doing some very exciting things. The people in this room have expanded their lives to touch the lives of other people across the country and around the world in an extraordinary way. You can't see it in the work that they do here as federal employees, but take Ann Haslinger for an example. Like thousands of other federal career women, she helps keep the wheels of government running smoothly. She's a dedicated worker and she contributes annually to the combined federal campaign. It's through her contribution that Ann is doing so much more. She doesn't think about it much as she goes about her daily routine. But Ann's keeping young people healthy and active. That's right, Ann. You're right there. Helping with swimming and life-saving lessons that will save thousands of lives this year. Those young people are learning now how to cope with an emergency, a situation which requires judgment and swift action. These are the lessons which will last these kids a lifetime. We know that human emergencies appear in many forms, and we can begin early to prepare our youngsters for situations and emergencies that they can't avoid. It's important to realize that Ann's combined federal campaign contributions also go to organizations which are committed to serving people of all ages, from all walks of life. And right in the middle of it all is you, Ann, because you're investing in people. And they'd like to thank you.
Hey, we're all gonna go swimming, aren't we? Yeah!
Well, Ann is just one of the thousands of concerned women working for the government who contribute every year. They help to make possible the work of many agencies all year long, in this country and around the world. It only takes a little time to make a fair share pledge through payroll deduction. And then, like Ann, you're able to do so much more. How about Dave Beckman, huh? A busy executive. How could he possibly provide the time and resources necessary to make professional medical research and treatment available for sick children? Well, there is a way. That's right, Dave. With your combined federal campaign contribution, you're right there so that the best medical technology and treatment is provided for a child, like Karen. Thanks to intensive medical research programs, thousands of lives are saved each day. And with your help, continued medical education, early diagnostic procedures, and advanced treatment techniques will also improve our chances to live longer and healthier lives. It's really a great feeling to know that Karen will be restored to a happy, healthy childhood. Because you cared and because you gave. Your gift, joined with millions of others, is making these important medical advances possible. Karen is only one of the people who would like to say thank you. The combined federal campaign does extend to each of us the option to designate the agency of our choice or have our contributions divided among all the agencies. Bill Ortega isn't usually inclined to make a choice among human care agencies when he's making his contribution. He feels they're all important. As far as Bill is concerned, they're all doing a fine job and deserve his support. Bill, you know, has been around enough to know that there are plenty of people he'll never meet face to face who can use a helping hand. And through this campaign, his help reaches all of them, giving all kinds of people a chance to help themselves. That's right, Bill. You're there with self-help development programs which give people the means to provide for themselves. Each morning, many thousands of people waken to the beginning of only another day of hunger and need. You can bring them hope. You can make water safe to drink and provide tools for eager hands. You renew lives. You fight malnutrition, disease, poverty. You help people when they're hungry. You build homes, schools, and clinics. You heal and you help. And you do it all with your fair share contribution to the combined federal campaign.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Gracias a usted, señor.
And Bill's not alone. Every day, Bob Luchow works hard to provide for his family. He knows that they count on him. but he also feels a sense of responsibility to his community. He wants it to be the kind of a community where all children can grow and have a better tomorrow. And through the combined federal campaign, he's right on the job. And he knows that the future lies in the hands of young people like these. They will make the future of our nation. That's why character-building programs like these are important. They build better citizens for better community, for all of us. These youngsters are learning sportsmanship, responsibility, judgment, and the kind of ideals that will help serve them all of their lives. And for all of that, Bob, they thank you. Thanks. That's right, you made it. And you're making it happen every day. Diane Connors is helping literally thousands of children and their mothers every workday, all year long, through her One Fair Share pledge to the combined federal campaign. That's right. You provide daycare centers like this one in hundreds of communities. Thanks to you, women with children can be freed from the welfare rolls and have a chance to work and provide for themselves. You're ensuring that these young children will have the professional care they need to be safe, healthy, and strong. And for all of that, you know the mothers and the children. Thank you.
Thank you, Leila.
And there's a thank you in store for Gina Jackson, too. In her work as a computer specialist, she's dealing with fast-moving computer technology. She's also taking the time to be a friend to a group of senior citizens, old people, who are finding companionship and meaningful involvement during their later years. Thanks to you, these centers provide nourishing, hot meals daily for these senior citizens, and a growing segment of our population is not forgotten. Someone cares, and someone's there with a helping hand and a smile. And that someone is you, Gina. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tommy Romano. As usual, he's in a hurry, making his rounds. But there's another message that he's delivering that is as vital as life itself. You're helping the child who needs special care and rehabilitation through the skill and love of professional therapists. You're helping kids like Joey take those all-important first steps. You're there to help him hold on when the going gets rough and to dry his tears when he falls. And you're there to lift him up again and to help him try again. And everyone who contributes is making it possible for thousands of children to try and to succeed. You've just seen some of the hundreds of agencies that serve people across this country and around the world. But there's so much more you didn't see. So many more that need your support. There's family counseling, therapy for the mentally ill, programs to bring help to the alcoholic and the drug addict. There's a tremendous demand, you know, for nursing care, medical clinics, programs for child guidance, rehabilitation and adoption. But these programs don't only serve the sick, the poor, and the handicapped. They serve you and me. By giving, we make our lives better, our communities better, better places to live in. And we're all of us better human beings when we care for each other. Now, with the combined federal campaign, one pledge through payroll deduction provides the most effective way to give. You're assured that the overhead costs are the lowest possible, and you're making all the work of the human care agencies happen all year long. You're all doing it. You've all seen it. But you know, there's one thing wrong. There aren't enough of us. That's why I'm asking each of you to join with us in the combined federal campaign. Don't leave it to the other guy or the other girl. Make your fair share pledge now. And a lot of people will be saying, thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. This is Tony Curtis, reminding you that the combined federal campaign is the one federally authorized campaign that makes possible the work of the American Red Cross, the International Service Agencies, the National Health Agencies, and the United Way. Thank you.